So we start with rhodochrosite. This is one of the few stones that we use in our system that has been polished and shaped in a way. Those of you that know rhodochrosite in the raw state, it's often very sharp points, very sharp edges. And this is part of the signature because this is often given for people who have sharp pain in the heart. So on the more extreme or the most extreme example of someone who would need this would be someone who has suffered abuse. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. And the response to that was to feel the pain and then shut down. And of course the shutting down is a survival technique, but we can shut down in an instant and take 10 years to open back up. People, again, I'm using this extreme example of abuse, but people can also shut down in more smaller ways. And over the years, there then will come a loss of intimacy. So the person is no longer able to enjoy intimacy with other people. And we're not just talking about sexual intimacy, but just simply sharing an intimate moment. And again, that shutting down, that survival technique remains constant, and the person doesn't even notice. They might on one hand say, oh, I'm missing the intimacy, but I don't know why it's not happening. And again, in the extreme cases, the person can become alienated from their own bodies. So the body is the source of the suffering, so they distance themselves from it. So the rhodochrosite comes and is able to reverse that whole process. And it works by going directly to the heart, directly to the part that was holding or that is holding the pain and the suffering, and just making it stronger, making the heart stronger. So not asking any processing or any change, or you have to do this, you have to do that. No, here's some strength again. So the person begins just to feel stronger, a little more stable in their body, because you can't have stability in the body if you don't have it in the heart. And as the strength continues to build, then there begins to be the opening again, the memory or the cellular memory of the abuse can start to move away. The person may in the beginning still be a little guarded, checking out things, but slowly building up the energy. And eventually opening up and being able to share that heart connection with people again. Now, of course, the longer the time between the incident or the trauma and the healing, the longer it takes for that process. So we want to, in a perfect world, we want to say, okay, this happened last week, let's take some rhodochrosite. That's not always, the person's not always ready. But I believe when a person comes to a therapist or starts asking for help, and they're ready to receive. So again, all gem elixirs are doing what? All of them generally can be said to be doing one thing, and that's bringing stability. And they're all from the earth, so it's, in this case, helping the heart feel grounded, connected to the earth. That's the first step. The second step is then opening to people. But the first step, oh, I'm okay with the earth again. So again, I'm feeling okay in my body, I'm feeling okay on the earth. The third step is I'm feeling okay with people again.